In this video, we're going to make an inexpensive homemade stabilizer out of PVC for under $25, or a lot less depending upon where you get your parts. And okay, it's not an actual high altitude device, but it has many more uses than just faking a drone flight by flying it into a tree. So let's get started. I've posted a PDF parts list online at idoart.com/PVC418. Most hardware stores will have what you need, including paint pole extensions. You can also modify the setup in different ways and sizes. If you want side-to-side travel, you'll need a 2-inch mooring ring or dock ring screwed and glued into the PVC cap. Also, any type of strong epoxy, some PVC cement, and a screw to hold the GoPro base mount. You can use a 1/4-inch tripod bolt instead if you like, but if you're using the GoPro clip mount, you'll need to countersink the screw so the clip can still slide on that holds the camera. Then you'll want to epoxy on the clip and fill the underside of the plug for stability. You don't actually have to glue in the plug, that way you can make cameras interchangeable. You can assemble sections in a different order if you like, but PVC glue dries very fast, so do a section at a time, and it's best to work on a flat surface to align your parts. Even if you don't want the mooring ring, use a T-coupling for a swivel instead of just a clamp makes operation smoother, unless you're using a bungee for a shock absorber. I do finish sections in this order for a smooth final assembly, then add the cap with the mooring ring last. Then voila, you're ready to fly. And just in case you're wondering what's in the canister on the desk, it's some hybrid catnip for my highly addicted cat, Gizmo. Most handheld stabilizers on the market that actually work start around $60, but you're not going to be able to attach them to a pole or a crane to elevate it with any accuracy due to handle angle constraints or weight. And like I said, while it's not a high-altitude device, with a little skill and practice you can fly it into a tree just like a real drone. But when you need to get a quick crane shot and don't have the time or space to actually set up a video crane, it works great. And sometimes drone noise and drone flight hazard can be a big problem as well, especially around electrical lines or other objects. Even the most skilled drone pilot makes mistakes, and you can do camera movements that using a drone would be hard to get, or setting up a crane is not in the budget. You can also go handheld for low-to-ground shots or Steadicam smooth real estate walkthroughs with smooth indoor-outdoor transition. And how many drones can take off from underwater? And with a few added keyframes in post, you can actually fly. Well, sort of. Idoart Creative Corner promotional consideration paid for by OuthouseLocks.com, America's #1 outhouse lock.